Hey there, welcome back. It's time to talk about living a hell yes life and what on earth that's got to do with making your business ramp it up in the next decade. So, what is a hell yes life, for starters, right? Like, it's just a phrase that I chuck out there all the time and I don't very often explain it. But living a hell yes life is one where you're leaping out of bed and going, hell yes. Basically, you can measure this in your own life by gauging it against Netflix. If what is going on in your life is not as exciting as what's going on in Netflix, if you'd rather watch Netflix than what you've got planned in your life for the next 3 months, we've got a problem. Because when you are not living a hell yes life, things get really small. And we already know that we need things to be expanded so that our businesses will thrive, so that we can attract our clients. And we deserve to be happy. We live in this environment, in this society where we're judged for being happy and out there and the whole tall poppy thing, and nobody likes a skite, and you don't want to make people envious. But really, seriously, being happy is such a gift to the whole world. Now, I'm going to explain this a little bit further. When you are happy, how do you behave in the world? So let's say you're living a hell yes life. For me, that would be that I get up early and I go and sit on my deck and I do some nice journaling, and then I might exercise and do some affirmation work, and then I might ride my horse in the forest, have a walk on the beach with my husband and the dogs, then I'd eat something really delicious that someone else prepared for me so that I don't have to do it, and then I might read something amazing that makes me feel so expansive, and then I might blog about that, and then I might jet off to Paris in the afternoon because I'm going there for the weekend. Like, whatever your hell yes life would be, I want you to imagine that. Now, imagine you're doing all of those fun things in your life. You're taking care of yourself, so there's self-care, but you're accepting help from other people as well. So you're allowing other people to take care of you. There is something to look forward to. There is something that fills your tank up, something that makes you feel awesome. And there's something that makes you feel powerful and connected. That's a hell yes life. When you think about actually being that person and feeling those feelings, how do you think you would operate? If a surprise happened that happened to trip you up, or someone wasn't quite nice to you, you'd probably respond actually okay because your needs are being met. You've all heard of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Well, most of those needs are being met when you're living a hell yes life. In fact, you've gone right off the chart. You are living an awesome life. When our needs are being met and when we're filling up our own tanks, we're actually able to respond much better. And you know this. Think about the last time where you rushed home from a meeting, you had 6 clients you had to call back, you got home, your husband was laying on the couch and went, what's for dinner? And then your teenager was like, I'm not eating that. And so all these normal things that might happen in our lives, did you lose it? Because I do sometimes. If I haven't looked after myself, if I'm not living a hell yes life, then I'm going to lose it. So my point in a roundabout way here is when you are living a hell yes life, you're actually benefiting those other people around you because you are able to operate in a better way in the world. Basically, you're able to get your own shit out of the way because we all have shit. We all have baggage, right? We all have a way of perceiving in the world. And whenever something happens to you, an event comes in, we filter it through our own system. So it comes into our brains through our senses, what we see, what we smell, what we touch. But then it's filtered by our perceptions, and our perceptions are radically altered by what we're feeling at that particular time. If we're not feeling great, then all of our beliefs that keep us safe are right up by the surface because it's a pretty unsafe place to be, and therefore we react differently. What about toddlers when they're tired, right? Like, that's a prime example of how you need to take care of yourself and live a hell yes life if you want to respond appropriately. But again, what's it got to do with business? Now, life and business are inextricably intertwined. If you are having a crap day and you're filtering everything through a keep me safe filter, then are you going to be responding to your clients in an appropriate way? Are you going to have enough brain space to actually respond to that client with love and actually make a difference in the world? I know that I can't. If I don't look after myself, then I don't serve my clients. And for me, my clients matter the most in the world. And people challenge me on that all the time, but they do. Seriously, I'm here to serve you guys, and you are what's most important. So I choose to look after myself so that I actually can show up and serve you, because I'm of no use to you if I'm a sobbing mess on the floor or you reach out for help and I'm like, well, I'm a bit busy right now. So how how I operate my life also affects your life, but it affects the energy of everyone else. So if I'm rude to somebody in a shop, then that person goes home rude to their partner, then their partner's rude to the person when they go to work, and it just goes on and on and on. Do you remember that there was an ad in New Zealand, it was called social driving, and when people were nice to drivers, they then went on to be nice to other drivers. It's the same with any energy. You know, if you're nice to someone, that really does then improve the world. So it's not just about improving your business, but it's also about improving the world. But the final reason that you really want to live a healthiest life is that it's awesome. Seriously, who doesn't want to leap out of bed every day ecstatically happy? Yes, I do leap out of bed every day ecstatically happy, but it hasn't happened by accident. I planned my life. I planned and I refined and I set structures up so that I could live my life the way that I wanted to. And then I worked on the mindset blocks to, do I actually deserve to live that life? And then I accepted help. So it wasn't a short path, and it's probably not going to be a short path for you. Who knows? You may already be at the other end of it and living a healthiest life, and I hope you are. If you're not, then we're going to take a little bit of time to figure out what that healthiest life would look like. Because let's face it, most of us have children, right? And we give and we give and we give, and we kind of forget who we are. So I want to take us back a little bit to find out who we are and what a healthiest life would mean to us. So there's some really simple exercises here, but they're really powerful. Even if you don't think that you need to do these, or if you think that you're already living an absolute healthiest life, I would still ask you to do them. Just do them a little bit quicker, because I bet you that you will learn something from this. So go and have fun with it. I'll see you in the next video.